Oh, are we cheersing first?
Yeah.
Okay. Cheers.
Cheers.
Huzzah.
All right. Huzzah.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Girls Like Nerds. I am really happy to have my good friend Drew, or Drew Daily Images, as you all know him,
That's me.
on today's episode. Hello, Drew. How are you?
Hello. This is my 4th appearance. The other ones were disappeared into
Yeah, in the ether. I think this is Drew's 4th proper appearance on the podcast. And you already know that Drew actually comes with me to a lot of all my conventions, and he comes with me every time we shoot the podcast episodes and takes BTS. So like I said in the last episode, I really wanted to start doing this weekly, and I feel like Drew's actually been helping me a lot with just being holding me accountable with making sure that I'm
way more scheduled and organized.
Yes, he's very, very, very punctual. A little too punctual, but
I don't know what you're talking about.
if I throw a party and I have on the flyer 8 p.m. till midnight, I'm usually thinking no one's going to show up till about 9, but I know for sure Drew Daly over here will show up at 7:50 p.m.
Between 7:50 and 8, because I'll sit in my car waiting for the exact time.
Oh, you angel.
Because I know you're going to be late.
I know, because I'm never ready on time.
No.
Anyway, shocker. I digress. So I thought it'd be fun while we have Drew on today's episode to talk about, just have a little catch up with him for a little bit. I kind of want to touch base on some of the conventions we've gone to, some of your favorites.
Oh, yeah.
The one time you dressed up as, cosplay at a party, once, never again. And Comic-Con that we have coming up. And I feel like I'm such a huge movie nerd, and so is Drew.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll go to movies by myself all the time, and then I'll call him right after, and then we can geek out for 45 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
And just kiki nerd out on those certain movies. So I kind of thought it'd be fun to touch base on all that since we haven't seen him in a little while and see how that goes.
Yeah.
Agreed?
Agreed. And I usually I like seeing movies right when they come out because I don't want to have to avoid spoilers and all that stuff. And they used to come out on Friday. Now then it was midnight release on Thursday. Now the Thursday release is at 3 p.m. So I'll just go on a Thursday. And then I wait for her to go see because she likes to go see them at night. And then we'll talk about it for an hour afterwards and nerd out. And yeah, both of us don't mind going alone.
I prefer going to the movies by myself, to be honest with you, because I don't have to worry about planning with my friends. I don't have to worry about who's going to cancel and who's going to show up on time. I'm not going to. People always talk. I don't know what it's like. It's not a catch up time while we're in the movies. It's afterwards that we can sit and catch up.
Or
people on their phones.
Or people start fights with the staff.
Yeah, listen. I'll have her on one day. A good friend of mine got in a fight.
Or him. It could be.
They got in a fight with one of the staff it wasn't a physical fight. It was a very verbal fight, though. Everything was fine. Everyone was, unscathed, physically. Emotionally, I think the guy actually quit that day. I'm not kidding. He quit. He took my credit card because he was so traumatized. He forgot to turn it in. And then we found out that he actually never came back again.
Wow. Literally destroyed
power.
his livelihood.
Okay. That is skill right there. So usually I just like to go to the movies by myself. And I'm more of an either afternoon moviegoer or early, late evening, early night moviegoer.
You kind of coming out of the movie and it's nighttime and you sit, have a little, what would you call it? Like a movie nightcap?
Yeah, like a movie nightcap at the bar. It's a really great theater that I like to go to. It's not close to me, but I'm obsessed with it. I love it so much. A friend of mine used to work there, and he would give me free movie passes every time and free champagne when I sat down. And discounts on food and stuff. So for a solid year, I was getting spoiled at this movie theater. He doesn't work there anymore, sadly, but I still like to think I came out on top, even though I have to pay for it now. And I was making friends with the bartenders. Who makes friends with bartenders at movie theaters? I do. Yes.
Easy.
And they're just so sweet and so nice. So I like to go and then sit at the bar and just think about the movie and think about how it made me feel. And then I'll call Drew on the way home and we can talk about it.
Yeah.
And he's always, it's so funny because I think he's actually my most called friend.
Right.
I don't really make a lot of phone calls. And
do
honestly, even when someone calls me, I'm like, is this an emergency? You couldn't have said this in a text. Why are you calling me? But that's me calling Drew all the time. He's like, there's nothing that I really need to say right now.
No.
Oh, also, I'm going to totally side note this because somebody was telling me about this the other day.
This is how we hold a phone.
This is how I'm not going to age us, but this is how our generation would say, oh, I called someone. Oh, I made a phone call.
Yep.
Right.
Now they do this.
But now it's this,
Yeah.
because this is like, no one has it's this. It's this.
Stupid youngins.
Yeah. Damn kids.
They have no idea.
They have no struggles we had to go through
Yeah.
with this.
But speaking of that generation, that's why like I grew up with phone calls, so I don't mind talking on the phone, but we can't have a nerd conversation over text or like voice notes or whatever.
Yeah, especially like when I'm driving home, I like to, while it's still fresh in my mind, I like to talk about the movies. I think the last movie, this probably won't be as relevant by the time the episode comes out. I think the last movie I saw that I called you about was Furiosa.
Yeah.
And it's like the Mad Max saga one. And first of all, I love Anya Taylor-Joy. I'm obsessed with her. And like she's been in more movies than you realize,
Oh,
by
yeah.
the way, because she had like dark hair for a long time.
Yeah.
And then she was in Queen's Gambit. which
She
I'm
looks like
obsessed
she's like 13, but I think she's almost 30 maybe. or
Is she
something.
really?
I
Okay,
don't
yeah.
I don't know her exact age, but I think she's been around longer
with. Oh, she
than
looks
we realize.
really young.
So
Yeah, like chiseled face, like stunning features. So I was really psyched to see it because I loved Mad Max. I didn't watch the first like OG Mad Max
Oh, yeah.
movies.
I mean, you
think
don't
there's
need
two
to
of
now.
them, right?
3. Yeah, 3.
There's 3. Oh, good lord. See, what do I
It
have?
started at the end of the 70s, and then there was 2 in the 80s, all with Mel Gibson.
Oh, Mel Gibson, yeah.
The third one had Tina Turner.
That's what that movie was.
Yeah, Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome.
Oh my
I grew up
god!
with that one, yeah.
I remember those outfits, and I was like so obsessed. I wanted to cosplay as that. Oh, what? That's
It's
so
actually
cool. Okay, I need to watch that one. They're on
kinda funny,
HBO
like,
now, I think.
Oh yeah, because when Furiosa came out, they were like, let's put all these Mad Max
Right.
movies out, and it's interesting. The first Mad Max started kind of right after the world went to crap. So he wasn't driving in like a desert; he was in a city, but it was like abandoned. He was a cop,
Right, I remember that. Yeah.
all that stuff. So it actually has progressed from like the beginning of the end of the world to kind of now everything's just garbage and dust, and it's also Australia, so it's desert anyway.
So terrible.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, there's already animals that want to kill you all the time. in
right now,
Australia.
there's big ass spiders and everything. Have you seen some of that
Yeah.
stuff?
I mean, we could have a whole podcast about
Yeah,
why
I know,
I'm
we
never
do.
going to Australia.
I could never live in Australia. Yeah, so I saw this movie. I went to see it like alone, surprise. And again, I like to go alone because I like to drink, and I don't need people judging me with my alcohol intake while I'm watching a movie. Okay, on Wednesdays it's half off, so I get a bottle of champagne, and I just have a grand old time by myself. So on my way home, I'm calling Drew. And to be honest with you, I really loved the movie. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I liked
had
it.
zero expectations going in. I didn't think it was going to be good or bad. I didn't know. I just knew I liked the genre, and I like her, and I like Chris Hemsworth.
Oh, Chris Hemsworth. And he was better than I thought he would be in that movie.
I dare I say, like, give the man an Oscar. Like, he did so good in this movie. I'd never seen him act this good, ever.
No, and it was different. It wasn't like, oh, this is Thor. Like
Yeah.
he was a very different character.
I feel like he got a lot of, like, improv moments in there that they threw in that looked
That's
really cool.
Totally possible.
Just like little things that I feel like, okay, like he threw that in there and that was really great.
Yeah.
He had a great monologue at the end that I thought was really like,
Yeah.
it was moving. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh my God, he's a horrible, horrible guy in this movie. And I don't feel like it's a spoiler because the movie's already out, so whatever if you haven't seen it, but I feel like at the very end, after you've done a lot of horrible things and you're like, you just love to hate the guy, he had a whole monologue right before his demise. And I was like, whoa,
Yeah.
I feel bad for the bad guy. But I always feel bad for the bad guy.
Well, they like doing that now with movies. Movies used to be very clear cut, like this is the bad guy, screw this guy. Now it's like, oh, we want you to understand what they're thinking, which is good, right?
Which I think is really great. It
the
really
more you
blurs the
feel in a
lines
movie,
there,
the better.
yeah.
But also, they're still a bad guy,
Also, he's still a really bad guy. But I think this is Slytherin in me. Best house, Slytherin.
God.
No big deal.
Did you say worst
Different
house?
conversation. Best house. I
You're
think
pronouncing that word wrong.
actually, you know who the worst house is?
Slytherin?
Gryffindor. Sorry.
That's a funny
Yeah.
joke. That might be the funniest thing you've ever said.
Anyway, this is our little inside joke. We talk about how horrible Gryffindor is, how amazing Slytherin house at Hogwarts is. But this is why I always feel bad for the bad guy. Like, I'll watch who's Jason is the one that's in the camp, right? With the ski mask on?
Yeah.
I feel bad for him. He can't swim. I mean, he's got no friends. He grew up in a camp which is only kids his age, and he made no friends with kids his age.
He just
Like,
wants to play some hockey.
He just wanted to play hockey and stay away from the water. I am not mad at that. I can't swim. Like, like the poor guy. He's so lonely, you know?
So you feel for them because you would be the bad guy in all these movies?
I mean, potentially. I'd be like the Dexter. I'd be like Jigsaw. That'd be me.
Pansy Parkinson hanging all over Draco Malfoy for 7 books. Like,
Yeah, that'd be me.
yeah.
Draco just needed a girlfriend. I'm just saying.
Dude, he needed to get laid for real.
He needed to get laid so bad.
Yeah.
Oh God, he wouldn't have been so angry all the time.
You think
He
when
just needed
Draco
one
finishes, he's
Ron
like,
had a girlfriend who did no business having a fucking girlfriend. Ronald Weasley had a girlfriend.
yeah, but she was the worst.
She was the worst.
Lavender Brown.
Was that her name?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was
Spoiler
like.
alert,
Ron
she
Wa-"
died.
Spoiler alert, she dies at the end. Okay. 10 years ago, in case anybody was wondering.
Spoiler alert. Somebody's
Happy
like,
anniversary.
fuck.
Like, no, I didn't finish the books yet.
I know, they come out with a new Harry Potter series, and somebody's like, well, I know, like, she dies.
Drew spoiled it for me, sorry.
Sorry. That's what I do.
Well, yeah, because I don't know, I always feel bad for the bad guy. I feel bad. You actually know who's I don't feel bad for, as far as like really horrible characters. I don't feel bad for Freddy Krueger.
Mm-hmm.
I think, which is crazy because I even feel bad for Michael Myers. I feel horrible for Michael Myers.
Why?
Oh, I thought you would agree with me a little bit on that.
No, I was thinking, I was like, well, why?
Well, I
He's
mean,
pretty creepy.
yeah, but it's so misunderstood. I think growing up again, like super alone, he needed therapy. Like, he just
Everybody
needed a
does.
therapist.
Bad guys especially. Usually Slytherins need therapy the most.
Usually
but
Gryffindors are just bad.
We are
seeds
the
and they just
therapists.
never. And that's why no one's ever cured, because Gryffindors are the therapists. Thanks for that. Okay. Anyway, what were we talking about? Okay, so Furiosa, because Chris Hemsworth was an obviously bad guy and did a lot of bad things. At the end, I just felt really bad for him and how he became to be the bad guy, which I think is really interesting. In movies like you're saying now, we're getting to see more of a human side to the bad people. I always use bad guys. Like, I guess it's not necessarily always guys, but
No, but
I can't
it's
think of
like
like
the
bad females that
characters
I'm
and-
like.
You know who probably did that the best was Marvel during their heyday, because it was
Good
in
old
Black
days.
Panther. I mean, Michael B. Jordan. Everybody was like,
Oh,
"Oh yeah,
yeah.
dude. I mean, he's not wrong. Like, he's doing it the wrong way, but he's not wrong about his motivations and
Yeah.
stuff." And then you got Thanos, where a lot of people are like, "Yeah, he's right." You know?
Yeah,
So-
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but I didn't like how Thanos raised his daughters.
Oh no, I mean, he's like,
And I think
like an
that was
abusive
like
dad.
unforgivable to me. At that point, I'm like, there's no coming back from that. Like,
No.
I couldn't care less.
his
about you
means didn't justify the ends,
No.
but there were people, I mean, I'm not one of them, but there are people who are like, oh yeah, he's just wipe out half existence and you save everybody else. And
which I'm not mad at, but
if he didn't have to abuse people and kill people along the way.
yeah, in the process, you know, then I feel like I can
And
get
like
kind of behind
leave
that.
the dogs alone.
Leave the
like-
dogs alone.
Yeah, just like kill everybody, half of everybody except for the dogs, because, you know.
That's a lot of dogs.
Yeah, but
It's
dogs,
almost like more dogs
they're,
than people.
they're all good.
Oh, is that your goal? Is
we
that your
know
dream?
you love dogs, so
I mean, yeah, I totally love
I'm like dogs over people, and she's like, no.
I'm like nobody at all. I don't know people, no dogs, no one. Just me, myself.
Just me.
I just have a great time alone. I have so much fun with myself. Like, I'm a solid top tier company.
You and Fortnite.
It's
and
me
some champagne.
and Fortnite and Harry Potter
Oh, yeah.
and bottles of champagne. Like, the world could end now. I'm doing great.
Right?
That's a solid life.
That's all you need. And food.
I
Yeah,
guess.
I guess.
Do I need snacks? Do I need snacks? Maybe
Everybody
Thai
needs
food.
snacks.
I'll throw in some fried rice, and I'm solid.
What's a food that you think you could survive the longest on without getting tired of it?
I used to say sushi, but even now, if I have sushi 2 days in a row, I'm like sick of it. I can't do sushi anymore. So I feel like Thai food is a broader food because there's like stir fries and there's egg rolls and
True.
just different kinds of fried rice. Like, switch that shit up.
What would you pick from Thai food?
We're getting really intimate.
Well, just like what's one of your favorite
What I pick
dishes?
from
I
Thai
should say?
food. I think spicy chicken fried rice, mild spicy, because you got to be real specific with that. Otherwise, these fucking Asians are gonna go crazy with the spice.
You're like, I want to eat this for the rest of my life, but I
I
can't.
know, but I can't. It's like it's inedible.
Right.
So yeah, spicy chicken fried rice, and like cream cheese wontons.
Oh,
Done. And Thai iced tea.
and okay, yeah. That's a pretty good choice.
Well, obviously now we need to know yours.
Well,
If it's boring,
gosh,
I
it
don't
would
want to know.
be-
But
it'd be a tie between like Mexican food and American food because that's like kind of
I love
everything.
Mexican food.
But like I love burgers, tacos, carne
You do
asada
love
quesadillas
burgers.
are like one of my favorite things.
Every time I feel like we go to a Mexican place, that's what you get.
Dude, because it's so if I go to a restaurant and I look at like steak on the menu, I'm gonna be like, God, that sounds so good. I just want to get steak, and it ends up being every time. It's the same with a Mexican restaurant, right? Like I love enchiladas, tacos, all this stuff.
I love
But then I
tacos.
see a carne asada quesadilla, and I'm like, God, that sounds good. Okay, I'm gonna get that.
Oh my God, I'm getting hungry. Whoa, I wasn't expecting
too,
that.
yeah.
Okay, we
With
have
a side of
Mexican
a
later.
margarita.
Ew. Ooh, margarita. Oh, but a spicy margarita, spicy flavored.
You can have spicy margarita. I'm just gonna get a regular margarita.
Have you? When I was in Panama, we did spicy
Ooh, bet they
passion
were-
fruit margaritas.
that sounds good.
But it was, I'm talking like fresh passion fruit off the fucking wherever you pick those things from. They muddled
Like
it and it was
falls off the
fresh.
tree. They catch it in the glass with the margarita, and then they just mix it.
Perfectly
up a little
muddled,
bit.
and then
Yeah.
they just mix in a little bit of
Yeah.
tequila, and then this, there you go. It was so good. I had so many of those, man. It was
Yeah.
delicious.
Well, that's like that place down by me that we go to sometimes with all the flavored
Oh,
margaritas,
the flavored
and they had
margaritas.
that blood orange margarita that was freaking
That
amazing.
was delicious. I've never had one of those until I went to that place. It was
Right?
so damn good.
I didn't either, and I was like trying all these different ones, and I was like, they're all good.
Yeah, I feel like you like, I like margaritas, but I only like, I only like flavored margaritas, and I only like them if, I'm so bougie, but I only like them if they're like fresh fruit. I can't do like the
Yeah.
fucking mix.
No,
process it,
no,
like,
because
gives me a
mixes are
stomachache.
never. I mean, they're all just sugary and it's crap.
Yeah.
So you know, you have to have real stuff.
I
in
think
it.
when I go to the movies, I feel like, I'm trying to think if we had a drink last time we went to the movies together.
Well, you always
Sometimes
get
I'll do
champagne.
Manhattans. I'll get champagne because it's the easiest thing to order. And
Yeah.
if I order anything too like complicated, then these poor people, like, you know, they're not mixologists. I mean, they're just putting in an order, and it's a lot of orders that they have to put in. So I
Yeah.
don't like to make it too complicated for them. Or I'll get a Manhattan because then I know I can probably have one or two of those throughout the movie,
Mhm.
and I'm getting a little buzz and I'm chilling.
Yeah, I don't like drinking in the movies too much, just because I have to go to the bathroom, and like I forget my drink is there. I think I don't remember what movie it is that we saw down by me at the theater I go to, but I got like the like a Truly, and did I
You got a
think,
big ass Truly. I
well,
think
we
I
only
know
had
that.
one size,
Oh, yeah.
but I only drank like half of it, and I was like,
Okay,
oh,
also that's aggressive. That's a lot of liquid. You're gonna have to
that's
go to
true.
the bathroom.
Yeah, but I was like, I don't want to have to leave and go to the bathroom. You're like, I gotta go.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm like, well, I'll see the movie again if I don't care what I'm
I
missing.
don't remember what movie it was, but you came back and I was like, here's what you missed.
I appreciate that. I feel like when I'm at the movies and I have a friend that goes to the bathroom and they come back and they're like, so what did I miss? I'm like, I can't pause it and tell you
Yeah.
and give you a recap right now. And it's not like you fucking care. So shut the fuck up.
Right.
So we can watch this movie.
Because if
We'll talk
you
about
cared,
it after.
you wouldn't have gone to the
I would've
bathroom.
gone to the bathroom. You would have suffered through a bladder infection instead of asking me what you missed in this movie right
Dude,
now.
oh my god,
remember-
there's been times when I've like left a movie because they're all long, like 2.5, 3 hours now or whatever. I've left a movie where I'm like, I might not make it to the bathroom.
Wait, no. Oh, we saw Dune 2. That's what
What it
we
was.
went to
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
So we
And
went to see
that-
Dune 2 over
that's
by
a
Drew after we
long-ass
shot
movie.
together. And let me tell you, that is a long,
Yeah,
oh, that was a long movie. But it didn't feel so long to me
didn't,
because
yeah.
there was so many like levels to the movie. There was enough. We got all the backstory in the first one. We got all the character development. That was a really slow one, but it was a good one. So this one, we got to see beautiful cinematography. We got sick ass fight scenes, and we
Way
got
more
some
action than the
more,
first one.
and yeah, a lot more
Yeah.
action than the first one. So it didn't feel. It was like a 3-hour movie.
it's a 3-hour movie, and when you add previews, it's like 3.5 hours.
Oh yeah, and when you add how much me and Drew talk about it, it's like 5 hours.
Yeah. It was, we always go get food after everything we do because then we can like kind of talk about it. And then,
Yeah, that's like our way of like.
talk about the next thing.
Absolutely, yeah. So I remember really liking that movie. I forgot about that. I need to watch that one again. I started watching it on the plane when I was coming back from Panama, but I have to take Dramamine when I get on the plane because I get really bad motion sickness. So if I even feel like I'm not going to be paying attention enough, this is how passionate of a moviegoer I am. If I feel like I'm not in a right mental or physical space to watch this, I'll wait. Like I won't finish it.
Yeah.
I want to make sure I'm really paying attention enough.
Then you
to
just put
finish it.
another Harry Potter on and pass
Then you
out.
just watch Harry Potter. And
Yeah.
Trust me, it's perfect every single time. Slaps always, never fails. Yes, I feel like, oh, what are we excited about? We're excited about
Deadpool
the new Deadpool movie
and
coming out.
Wolverine.
Yeah.
I'm
Is that what it's
like-
called?
Yeah, Deadpool and Wolverine. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm at the point now where like I won't watch any of the new marketing or previews or anything
Yeah, I
like that.
stopped watching it because I
'Cause I
feel like I don't want to know more.
Yeah, I don't want to see any more. I'm like, okay, I got the gist of it. I'm all in. But they started marketing for this thing like so early. And they're showing you the popcorn bucket, and there's like all these ads on Instagram, and I'm like, dude, it's still a month away. Like, and you've been doing this all. We're gonna get sick of this before the movie even comes out. So I just kind of anytime I see a post about it, I don't watch. So I
And
want to go
like-
in fresh.
I feel like Drew's really good at sending me trailers
Oh,
for like new movies. I feel like I should. I say this every time. I wish I had the energy to sit and do trailer reactions and like edit this. It's like so time consuming. But I feel like my reactions to the trailers that you send me sometimes are just so solid. Like it's like I'm watching the whole movie. Like this is so exciting. And sometimes I don't even want to finish the trailer because I don't want to know any more that could potentially be happening in this movie. I'd rather wait.
It's crazy. There's like an art form to making a good trailer. And again, Marvel, like in their heyday, used to be excellent at it. Where, I mean, Marvel would try to trick you, but a good movie trailer, they have to show you what the movie's going to be about without spoiling anything, and have like, good music and show you some humor and all this other stuff. And then you'll go watch like a terrible trailer, and you're like, oh my god. Even if the movie's good, that trailer made it look like crap. And
or vice versa. I'll watch a trailer and I'm like, this is going to be amazing. Like,
Right?
I have to watch this
and
movie.
then you see the movie.
And then you see the movie, you're like, who made the movie and who made the trailer? Because
Right.
y'all are not don't even know
They
each other.
should have switched.
Yeah, they just switched up the roles. Like, what the hell? Sometimes these trailers slap. They're so good.
Yeah.
But that's half the fun of going to the movies because I want to make sure, I know Drew does too, I want to make sure that I have enough time to watch the trailers. It's half the fun before you even watch the movie. And the trailers are usually catered to the genre of the movie that you're watching.
Yeah.
So I like scary movies a lot, so I watch horror movies all the time. And I was watching The Nun 2 the other day, like before bed. And I was like, oh, this is such a good movie. And I just fell asleep. And then my sister was like, girl, were you watching a scary movie last night?
Yeah.
I'm
That's
like,
what she
really that
watches
scary?
to fall asleep. It's like her peaceful sounds are horror movies. Like,
Just people screaming and,
Yeah.
you know.
oh, that guy's getting murdered so good.
So well. Oh, they
Yeah.
killed him so good.
Killed him so good. He's
Can't
dead,
sleep every
dead.
day. He's dead.
Speaking of dead,
I
I'm
sleep
dead tired.
better. You know, speaking of dead, I'm dead tired. Thanks. Exactly. I've better than dad jokes. Drew usually has like really on the nose dad jokes.
Oh, yeah.
And every now and then he's got some zingers. So I'll take that zing. Thank you.
And then the other times I get this look.
Drew. So I'm excited for the Deadpool Wolverine
yeah.
movie coming out.
Yeah, that's going to be, hopefully that does what everybody wants it to do and kind of resets Marvel and like puts them back in people's good graces. Which
I hope so. I think it will.
honestly, I can't see how it could fail because Ryan Reynolds with Deadpool, they just make good stuff. And then Hugh Jackman,
Absolutely.
you can't hate him, and he's the perfect Wolverine. And it's like, I can't see how it would go poorly.
But also don't want to like have too high expectations and potentially get disappointed. So I'm really excited to go see it. And I think we're going to go see it before. Did we talk about seeing it before Comic-Con?
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, we have a whole plan because it literally comes out the day before Okay, so it comes out Friday, but it is actually coming out Thursday.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So we have this whole plan, and we'll tell you the details more when like she announces her costume and stuff.
Well, yeah, I think
basically we're going to see it right when it comes out.
Yeah, basically the day that it comes out, we're going to go see it together and
Yeah.
then make our way over to Comic-Con. That way we can have plenty of time the entire trip to talk about it.
Yeah.
And hopefully there will be some people there that have seen it also that we can kind of
Oh,
like
I'm
nerd
sure.
out and talk to about it
I'm
too.
sure, yeah.
Like the
Maybe-
nerds are like that though. Nerds will see something the midnight, whatever time that it comes out on Thursday night to make sure that they know everything about it and then go on YouTube and they deep dive and they make videos. And
When
blah,
channels
blah, blah.
get big enough, they get like pre-screening copies so they can talk about it.
Oh,
right
really?
away.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes way more sense to me. How the hell do they do that so
I know,
fast?
because and then they get guys who like go to things like CinemaCon and they'll see advanced footage and stuff, and they'll be able to talk about it ahead of time. And
I know, I
maybe
wish I
we'll
was that
even
popular.
do like a mini podcast from Comic-Con, talk about it.
I'm so down for that.
Yeah,
I'd be down to like even like while we're there, if we want to, just like in the room, maybe while we're getting ready or something, we can kind of talk about it. Like just to have like something for extra footage on it, we can kind of when we're having margaritas later, we can talk about
Yeah.
how we can make that happen. But because I feel like we talk about movies so much, I'd love to figure out a way to kind of incorporate that a little more.
We need a drone to follow us around, be mic'd up all the time, just catch our conversations because we nerd talk constantly. And then we'll just kind of hire somebody to clip it all together and then release those as episodes.
Yeah, and then you just put it in like an AI simulator or something.
I know, right?
And then
make this
voila.
an entertaining podcast, and then it just
Yes.
does it all. Yeah.
Then I don't have to do anything. Then I can
Right.
stay home, play Fortnite, drink champagne. It's the only thing this is all I really want to do.
Yeah. I'll stay home and play The Witcher 3.
No. You
No,
know
I
how much we love
already
Witcher.
started, and the addiction has.
So Drew was
set
like
in.
playing Spider. I've been trying to get him to play Fortnite with me forever. He hasn't. Fine, still hasn't. Whatever, it's fine. No big deal. He was playing Spider-Man for so long, and
Yeah.
then replaying it, and then replaying it, and then convincing me that I should play it. And I don't think I ever actually bought it.
No.
I have to check my PS5, but I have games on my PlayStation that I just don't even look at because all I do is play Fortnite for hours at a time.
Because you would probably like turn on a different game, the title screen comes on, and you're like, oh, I'd rather play Fortnite, and then you switch.
Yeah,
back.
I literally. So I bought like the OG Tomb Raider games. They were on sale for like the
Oh,
first 3.
I remember those.
I did a stream on that the other day, and it was so hard.
Well, because it's like video games change so much.
I don't know how I played that game.
Yeah.
I was killing it in that game back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, this girl runs like this, and then she like jumps to the side like that. Obviously less bouncing because her tits are triangles. Okay, they weren't going nowhere.
But I mean, people who play the game would appreciate.
But it was like,
yeah.
and like she would hit a wall, she'd go, oomph. And I was like, the level of like audio that they just didn't care to put into these games was wild to me.
Right.
And I couldn't have been more entertained. Those are still to this day, my favorite games. But I hate myself for even trying to play them. It was so difficult.
Mm-hmm.
It was probably the most difficult stream I've ever done on Twitch because it was so
But that's
hard to play.
probably made it entertaining because you're just like, she keeps running into walls.
Oh my god, I couldn't jump to save
Or you-
her life. I couldn't jump
You
from
literally
one
like, try to
platform to, the
jump
next.
one thing, and it's like,
Every time it
Wait.
was like this way, it was this way, because it's like however like they pixelate it in the math, whatever it is, and how they put it in the computer.
Right.
The lines aren't. It's like this,
oh yeah,
right? So it's not going like this.
there's no like
That makes
fluidity
sense.
to it or anything.
Like
yeah.
technically, if you're watching this as on a YouTube video, I was very accurate when I was explaining that. It looks, it's lines like this and not like this. It was very hard, and I didn't enjoy it at all. So I gave up. I literally played it for like an hour, and I was
Yeah.
like, fuck, I'm never playing this game ever again.
I have come to the conclusion that nostalgia is better left as nostalgia.
I agree.
As opposed to trying to relive it.
Yeah, I
'Cause,
should have
like-
left that in the past.
Like, you know, one of the all-time greatest games was GoldenEye, right? The shooter, like, on Nintendo, like 007 GoldenEye.
Oh, I never played that one.
It like,
I don't think I had
redefined gaming.
Nintendo.
Everybody loved it. But if you try to go back and play it now, you're going to get frustrated. You're not going to have the same emotions, right? It's going to be like, screw this game. So it's better left as a good memory,
I agree.
you know?
Because it went from like probably one of my best memories playing every single Tomb Raider game I had. I had every single PlayStation from the first one to the 5th one.
Mhm.
I have 2 PS4s. Like I think I even still have my PS3 somewhere. And I had Tomb Raider on every single game with every single PlayStation. And she was, I've even cosplayed as Tomb Raider before. I don't know if you were with me, actually. I think Eric
No,
was with
that
me.
was before we started going, yeah.
And it's just, she's like one of my favorite characters. So I was really excited to play it. And it was so terrible, man.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. I did think stuff like that happens because when things like that happen, then I immediately go back to Fortnite. Because then I'm like, well, at least I'll just go
She's
back.
like,
It's like
I need a
dating
reset.
someone you probably shouldn't be dating for such a long time. And then you break up and then you go back in the dating world and you're like, wow, this sucks. I guess I'll just go back to this one. Like, this is
at
like,
least
let's
it
go
was
back to
comfortable.
Fortnite because at least it's comfortable. Better the devil you know. Like, that's me in Fortnite.
All right.
So,
Yeah.
anyways, you should definitely be playing with me. It'd be a
Yeah,
lot
it
more
sounds
fun.
like it. The
Hope
one
I'm
you shouldn't
selling
be
you on
dating.
this. Yes. Yeah, so Drew and I have, hopefully, like I was saying, I want this episode to come out around, like right before we go to Comic-Con. So
Mhm.
that way, after Comic-Con, I can bring you back on another episode and we can talk
Do-
about our experience.
Do a
But
recap.
You'll actually be able to see both of my cosplays. We're going Friday and Saturday. We
It's
can
gonna
talk
be good.
about Deadpool, Wolverine without giving away any spoilers.
Yeah. Well-
And listen, if a movie is out and you haven't seen it, there's no such thing as a spoiler. Like,
Well,
it's out now.
All you have to do
Who's
is put like
spoiling?
a little spoiler alert, be like, hey, there's going to be spoilers, and then they can either skip forward or just stop listening. at
Yeah,
the
I
end,
think
but-
that's the Slytherin in me. I just don't care. Like,
You're such a
it's
villain.
out now. I know, I'm such a villain.
Right?
Love it.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, so I want to have another episode after Comic-Con and we can talk about those things as well. And yeah, and I think we have, last year, Drew dressed up as, I talked about this in the last episode. I won't talk about it too much longer because it's getting played out in my mind. And I told him he should dress up. He dressed up as John Wick at after party last year. And how did that go?
An easy costume. I already had the suit. I just got the wig. She even helped me style it. And I got like a little gun or like a green squirt gun. I tried to make it look as fake as possible. And it was like, I thought it was fun until we got there. And I don't like getting a lot of attention. And I got a lot of attention. Every single dude, almost 100%, was like, oh my God, John Wick, that's amazing. And then every single girl looked at her in her Velma costume, which was amazing. And they were like, oh my God, you're so beautiful. You look amazing. And all I was getting was this, like.
I can feel it. I'm having a visceral reaction. It's like moving around in my seat so
but
much.
What's funny is at the beginning, I'm like laughing. She's like, oh my God, I hate you right now. She's like, I'm so mad. And then as the evening went on, she was literally getting mad at me. And I was like, what do you want me to do?
I was like, give me that wig. Take that snare off. Now you're just man in a suit.
I'm usually the one who like takes her pictures and all that stuff. And people would ask me to pose and do all these pictures. And I'm like, I don't want to do this. I don't like being in front of the
people would
camera.
ask me to take a picture with him and John Wick. And I was like, well, great.
So we're going to go back to the way we went back to the way it usually is. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
It's not broke, so we don't need to fix nothing. I don't think Drew's going to be dressing up this Comic-Con season with
No, I'm going
me.
to be Legolas.
Oh, no,
I'm just kidding.
Legolas.
No, I'm going to do that for Halloween.
I'll still get mad at you, but I won't be too mad because he's just so great. Legolas, Lord of the Rings, or Legolas, The Hobbit? He look a little different.
Wait, what?
It's the same Legolas, but he looks a little different.
Oh, in the Hobbit movies.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying Legolas was the Hobbit, and I was like, wait, I'm confused.
Would that be weird?
It would be weird. No, I would be from Lord of the Rings because every single line that Legolas has is just like straight facts. You know.
Drew's a factual kind of guy. Yeah.
Well, no, it's like he wastes no words. He's like, a red sun's rising, blood has been spilled. It's like, well, yeah, it did. That happened.
You're right.
You know, and he's got like crazy good vision. He's the best fighter in all of Middle Earth.
Listen to me. I don't care what anyone says. I'll battle you forever. Legolas is the best fighter in all of Middle Earth.
No, I agree. It's him, and then like right below that is Aragorn, right? But like the crazy crap that Legolas does is
he's parkouring off the side of
he took a whole elephant down, right?
And
Arlifont or whatever it's called.
Elephant off.
Yeah.
Listen, that still counts as one.
Yeah, it still counts as one. He was twitching.
I was watching on the way to Tulum the other day. They had TVs, but they didn't have like,
by the way.
Huh?
Humble brag. I was just going to Tulum.
I was just on
watching
my way
a
to
movie.
Tulum the other day. They had TVs, but they didn't have like actual movies. So it was like cable. So I had to just like look at the channels like a normal person. So I'm like cruising the channels, and I'm like, it's got to be something on here. First thing I see, Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. Not my favorite of the Lord of the Rings. Two Towers is still my favorite.
Oh yeah,
hands down, forever and ever and ever.
Totally agree.
Extended edition. It's 4 hours, and I will commit. Return of the King, and I was just like, all of a sudden it was like such a great plane ride. After that, I was so happy. I didn't even have my headphones yet. I was just watching it, and I was waiting for them to bring me headphones.
Well, because you know what they're saying,
and I knew everything that was going on.
Because you're like, I hear it in my head.
Wow, I'm such a nerd. I've seen this movie so many times. I know everything that's going on. I don't even need it. There's no audio. I don't know what's going on.
Yep.
Oh, it was so good. Yeah, we're tangenting. I love that.
Oh, I know. This is what we
I
do.
forget where
Though,
we're
like
going.
literally every time we hang out, and like every time we talk on the phone, our conversation's always really long because we just go like, it's like branch,
It's like
tangent,
here,
tangent,
here,
and then we're like, wait.
And then I'll be sitting in the car at home, waiting to go inside, but like wanting to finish the conversation, but in my car for 15 minutes.
So we're like, oh yeah, I've been home.
Yeah, I've been home for 45 minutes. He's like, oh, okay, yeah. Yes, I'm really excited for Comic-Con. I'm really excited for. I think we have like 3 or 4 more conventions after that we have going on.
Comic-Con, Son of Monsterpalooza, D23, and then LA Comic-Con.
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn, really? We have that many?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ooh.
We have a little break. It's pretty close. Son of Monsterpalooza, D23, and LA Comic-Con are all within, I think, a few months.
D23 is August, Monsterpalooza is October.
October, yeah.
And then LA Comic-Con is December.
Yeah.
Early
Wait,
December.
D23 is in August?
Yeah, man, you don't know
Oh
that?
man, that's right after Comic-Con.
I know. So I was saying in the
We're gonna have
last
to get
episode, I was
ready.
like, I'm gonna have to like, and I think on the way to Comic-Con, like, and like I was saying in the last episode, if you guys have any ideas, please help me out, because I feel like sometimes I get like cosplayed out, and Halloween is my favorite time of the year, especially for content. So last year I did 31 days of Halloween. I don't think I'm gonna do that this year. So every day I had a different cosplay costume that I was showing you, and dressing up, doing photos and videos, yada yada yada. It's just so much work and so time consuming. I get like overwhelmed, and then I just never even want to think about cosplay for months after that.
Yeah.
So I don't want to do 31 days. I think I'll do 13 days.
You should do, in Phoenix's perfect world, it would be, here's 12 months of Halloween.
It is. It's
Yeah.
true. It's very true. I do have my Harry Potter Christmas tree up all year long.
24/7.
It's black and it has green lights, and it's
Yeah.
really cool. And it has the Sorting Hat as a tree topper.
It's very Slytherin.
It's very Slytherin. It's kind of, I mean, it's the best house, so of course I had to go ham on that one. and then I have like bats like all around that. Just
Yep.
and that's up all year long. So that just is, it's like my home to me. Hogwarts is my home. And I am really excited for Halloween.
Yeah.
I
it's
think
coming up.
maybe on the way to, I know, just right around the corner.
Yeah. It's
I think it
almost
was like end of March or end of April is technically halfway to Halloween. So I was really excited about that.
She was like 6 months to Halloween. I was
only
like, is
6
that a
months
thing?
to Halloween. Yeah. I'm like, we need to think about our costumes right now. What
Usually
am I
it's
gonna wear?
till Christmas. Like,
And then
it's
now,
like-
I think June is halfway to Christmas.
yeah.
6 months to Christmas.
Yeah, we're almost there next week, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
So if you think about it, we're like, the holiday season is right around
If
the
we're almost to
corner.
Christmas, that means we're really almost to Halloween.
And we're
so-
really almost to Halloween. That means Halloween Horror Nights. That means Six Flags. That means Not Scary Farm. That means
Mhm.
every haunted mansion I could possibly get my hands on to go to, I will go to. I want to go. I think we can tour. Do you ever see American Horror Story?
I know what it is.
I think like in multiple seasons they talk about the house, but I think the very first seasons when they actually were shooting at this house in Los Angeles, it's a haunted house. I think it's like, what is it when they can't tear it down? It's like a monument or something, whatever. After a certain amount of years.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, so whatever. So they're not going to tear the house down, but you can tour this house
Oh, we should do that.
in LA. We should definitely do that.
Yeah.
And we can actually also tour the Hocus Pocus cottage.
We don't need to do that. That's fine. No.
Are you kidding? Is this a joke?
No, because we want to focus on good things.
You don't
Um,
like Hocus Pocus?
It's horrible. Yeah. I know. Phoenix is in love with this movie.
I've watched the movie like at least once a week.
Yeah.
All year long.
She actually, when you were getting
I have to rethink our friendship right now. I'm not really sure.
one of
feel about
your
this.
body paints, it was either no, it wasn't the first Gamora. I think it was Avatar. When you were getting Avatar done, I was sitting there for like 3 hours, and she had Hocus Pocus on. I was forced to watch it because there was nothing else to do. So,
And you loved it. You
no,
loved every second.
I was like, "Can we put on another movie?" And you were like, "Quiet." You and Alondra were both sitting over there, not
'cause-
watching the movie. They couldn't see
No,
the TV.
but Alondra and I are
but
such
they were quoting
horror
it
movie nerds.
because
like,
they know the movie by heart.
I knew the movie by heart. Yeah.
Yeah.
I watch it
It's the
minimum at
worst.
least once a week, every single week for 52 weeks of the year. So we're touring the Hocus Pocus house. I'm very excited about it. I even cosplayed as like, I think Sarah Sanderson
Did
one
you?
year. I don't think you shot that. I think somebody else
Well,
shot
no.
that. But yeah.
I haven't seen that, but that'd be a good costume.
Yeah, so I'm really excited about that. I'm excited too. And I think in future podcast episodes, as I've been saying, I want to do this at least once a week for you guys. And any cosplay, I want to incorporate more. I get so cosplayed out during Halloween season. I don't want to do it anymore for a while. And then I'm like, damn, I have all these costumes. Like I should do more. So as you have ideas as we keep going, please let me know.
Yeah.
Oh
We're always open to ideas because we don't have to do it right now. We can always kind of keep it in the bank for when
Absolutely, yeah.
we
So,
run dry
but
or
always
something.
anytime, any episode, anything that you see from me, like we can always talk about it all the time. So once Comic-Con's over, I think we'll talk about D23, and once that's over, I think we can kind of plan out 13 days of Halloween and then
Mhm.
get into Christmas. So
Yeah.
yeah, we got a lot coming up. I'm very excited.
Yep. I love going to the conventions, man. It's great people watching. It's really cool to see how much effort people put into their costumes.
Oh yeah, isn't that the best part?
And then we talk about this every time, but like the spin that people put on a costume, they'll put their own little addition, whether it's like combining two characters or they do like a steampunk version of something or a goth
I love the
version of
steampunk
something.
versions are so cool.
And it's always really cool to be like, oh my God, like I never would have thought of that. And it's their unique taste on it and it comes out amazing. And then everybody at conventions is super nice. Everybody's there for the same reason. We never really run into
The
like
nerds are
idiots.
probably the
or-
nicest people I've ever met in my entire life.
Oh yeah, everybody's super kind. Like everybody takes pictures, and it's just kind of an unspoken. Everybody's cool here.
And everyone's
you know?
like so respectful too. It's
Yeah.
funny. I was on Dare's podcast the other day. My friend Dare Taylor, she has a great podcast. But I was talking about how at conventions people are like so understanding of personal boundaries and
Oh, yeah.
space. Like if I'm taking a picture, if a guy comes up to me and I'm dressed in like a sexy little whatever costume, and a guy comes up to me and he's like, "Oh, can I put my arm around you? Is that okay?"
Mhm.
Like before they get too close, they make sure to ask you
Mhm.
to make sure how comfortable you are.
Yeah.
Like, no one does that in life. Are you kidding me? I'll be at dinner. I'll be at the airport. Like, and people will not leave me alone.
Yeah. And
But-
Phoenix does a good job at calling people out also. Like, 'cause some people will want to take her picture for like 30 minutes. And after a minute, she's always like, "We're good. We got it." And she's not mean about it. She's just straightforward. And they're always like, "Oh, yeah, okay."
Yeah, I think there's a
'Cause they
level
get
of
carried
like,
away.
listen, and I understand. Like, you have your whole camera set up.
Right.
Like, you see a cosplayer that you're excited to see, and a lot of these people we've seen at so many conventions.
Oh, yeah. We
you
see
know.
the same people all the time.
Yeah, so of course they're excited to see you and they want to take
Right.
pictures, and especially when they have like the lights and everything set up in a
They're
certain
like, "Oh, my
space.
God, you were John Wick." That one. Oh, no, wait. That was. Oh.
Okay, we're gonna cut that out. Nobody really needs to hear that part of this anyway. Anyway,
I love
as
bringing
I
that
was
up.
saying, for I so rudely interrupted Drew.
I do what I want.
Okay.
I'm thinking I'm back.
Oh
That was
no, no, not the another dad joke. Oh, God, we talked about this. No. Okay. Anyway, now I forgot what I was gonna say. Thanks. Thanks for that.
The
Clearly.
people who are taking your picture, they get carried away with it.
Yeah. No, I'm usually pretty good at just like shutting it down respectfully with
Yeah.
like with love and light. So they don't get carried away because you want to make. There's a lot of people that want to take pictures. There's a lot to see. There's a lot you want to
But
do.
you get the guys who do this as like part of their living, and they have like a little station and stuff, and they want to film a whole movie with you. And
A
it's
movie.
like, no, I'm good. Sometimes it's, I think it was WonderCon this year. No, yeah, it was WonderCon this year when it was like freezing outside.
Oh, freezing!
It
I
was
was
the day-
dressed as Gamora, so I was actually pretty covered,
It was
but it was
no,
so
it was
cold.
the first day when I went with you.
Oh God,
'Cause
I was
couldn't
dressed as
make it the second
Vampirella.
day. And it was
Listen,
cold,
Vampirella
and this guy's like
has no
filming,
clothes on.
and even I was like, "Okay, we're good," and she was like, "We're done. It's cold."
Yeah, it was like, listen, it was freezing cold outside. I had a teeny tiny little bodysuit on,
Yeah.
and it was great cosplay. But when sometimes you,
Not for cold, windy.
not yeah. And honestly, and again, like I said, they're so respectful and they're so like
Mhm.
kind. Even when you'd say like, no, okay, like we got it, they're like, oh, okay, well, thanks
Yeah.
anyway.
Oh, I mean, they never like argue or anything.
Never
It's
a
just-
problem. Never a
yeah.
problem. I'll be at the gas station and somebody will come up to me and just talk. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to go. And then get mad.
Right?
I'm like, what the, hello? It's a very different dynamic of those kinds of people and their mindsets.
Right.
That's why I just love nerds. I'm
Right?
a girl and I love
Nerds
nerds.
Typically have manners.
They really do, yeah.
You always get the occasional awkward one and stuff, but they're not like mean.
They're never
just-
mean. Yeah.
You can tell they're not that social. You know.
Which is okay, and that's why they go to places like that. I feel
Right.
like I'm not a terribly social person. I'm like forcing myself out of that, like I was saying, out of my comfort zone. But in those situations, I can be more social
Mhm.
because I know it's like-minded people. We all like the same things. We're all here for the same reason.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it so special and so fun. So I'm definitely excited for all the conventions we have coming
Yeah.
up. Definitely excited that Drew's not going to be cosplaying with me anymore.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And I'm definitely excited to keep sharing more of these experiences with you. So, like I said, I love hearing from you. If you see me ever, I feel like you guys are pretty good when you see me at conventions with coming up and saying hi and taking
Mhm.
pictures.
Yeah.
So never get
Always
shy
welcome
about
to come
that.
up and say hi. Yeah.
Yeah. Other like Drew will like give you the old one too if it gets too aggressive, but
I haven't had to yet, but
I don't do yet.
I will. I mean, I'm John Wick, so
Yeah. And then John Wick can come out if it really starts to get that
right.
serious.
Yeah. I'll be like, hold on, put the suit on, the wig.
You're
Be
5
like, all right,
minutes.
now.
John Wick just doesn't die. Do you remember
No.
that scene when he was like falling down the rooftop of that building in like
Oh,
New York
yeah.
City or something? I'm like,
And then he recovered in like a week.
Neo? Like, I think this is a different movie I'm
Right.
watching right now. What the
Yeah.
hell?
Be like, well, that's the end of that series, and then the next one comes out. You're like,
Like,
All right.
oh, and he's still fighting. Wow, what is this guy on? What's his diet? Like, I
Right.
need to know.
that
What's your
fourth
routine?
movie though was so good.
John Wick 1,
Best
hands down
one.
the best movie.
Except for that one scene where the dog dies.
Okay, anyway.
That's the worst.
We don't need to go into that detail. John Wick 2,
More
I didn't hate it. It was
e-
fine.
entertaining, but not quite. It didn't have the same impact as the first one
I
did.
agree. Because it's so powerful, that first one.
Yeah.
John Wick 3. Why?
Got a little.
Was that Halle Berry?
Yeah, got a
I
little
live and die for Halle
convoluted.
Berry.
The Halle Berry stuff was cool. Like, she was a badass.
She was
in
amazing.
the movie, right?
She should have just had her own movie.
It just got a little. Always got to cut his.
It got
finger
almost
off
too campy and
yeah.
like too over the top. They tried so hard. I think the sound was fucked. Did you remember that? At least in
remember
my
that.
theater, like when I was watching the movies,
Oh.
like the sound wasn't synced up properly. So like
Oh,
the
then it was-
gunshots would go off and I would hear something else.
Bam.
Yeah, it was like some Japanese dubbed just like movie or something. They're talking and then the words don't sync
So
up.
that was probably just your theater because I don't
think
remember that
so.
at all. Yeah.
So John, the third one, I was like whatever, but the fourth one, yes,
Fourth one was
yes.
epic. The fight scenes, all that stuff. You know, the like top down fight scene and
In the nightclub.
No,
Oh.
with the like there's a name for it, but I can't remember the flamethrower shotgun, like with the explosive
Okay.
rounds when he's fighting in that
Oh,
house.
I love that guy. Okay.
And that whole scene is shot from above down. And you're just like, dude, who
The
does
level
this?
of
Like, who thought
creativity,
of
like
this?
who did this?
And they did it perfectly, and you know in your head that he's filming that whole scene. Like,
Yes,
he must
Keanu
be
Reeves
so
is doing
exhausted,
that.
right? Every
I'm like,
stuntman
how
in
old
there,
is this
right?
man?
Like-
He's doing his own stunts.
yeah, but that's
I
part
used
of
to
why.
have the biggest crush on Keanu Reeves. Like Speed was like my
he's a
jam.
vampire, that's why.
I know, I love vampires.
That's why he doesn't age.
That's why, because I live and die for vampires. Awesome. Oh, I feel like I've asked you this in previous, and this is hopefully will round out our episode.
Oh, I know, we
'Cause
keep
I've
kind of
asked this
wrapping
question.
up and then
I keep wrapping up and then starting over again. I've asked this question to multiple guests in previous episodes, but I have a question for you. If you tonight were to get bit by a vampire, would you want to stay a vampire?
Oh, I would do it for a while, yeah.
What's a while?
Well, because like I want to experience it. I don't know if I like it or not until I try it. And
Yeah, but like what's like 100 years?
well, who knows? Because maybe being immortal gives time a different perspective, right?
That's exactly what it'll do. So 100 years could feel like 5 years to you.
Like
It
if
might not
I'm
feel.
just irritated with life, I just go to sleep for a long time,
Isn't that cool?
right?
And I love sleeping. I think that's also why I'm excited if I was going to be a vampire. I'm like, wow.
dude.
So I could just like
She's
go
like,
to
wait,
sleep for
wait. I could stay up all
50
night
years.
and then sleep all day. That's like
Say
Phoenix's
less.
thing, right?
Or just sleep for years at a time. And then you wake up and it's like a whole new time.
I mean,
And
technically-
all new people. People I don't have to
true.
see these people anymore. I could just make a whole new set of friends. What?
yeah.
That's sick.
But I would definitely want to try it. If I ever got sick of it, I'd just be like, hey, dude.
Hey, sunlight.
Or I would just walk outside. Yeah.
I'm gonna just
Although
watch
I
the
feel like
sunrise.
that would be kind of
Yeah.
a painful way to go. But
But it'd be so fast. Like you won't really feel anything.
typically, speaking of, I just watched the
Typically.
Last Voyage of Demeter again.
I've probably watched that movie like 5 times.
I kind of forgot about it, and then you said you'd watched it so many times, and I was like, oh yeah. And then it popped up because we're all getting listened to all the time.
Yeah, of
and then it
course.
popped up on my streaming thing, and I was like, let's do it. And it's such a good movie.
This
Man.
Last Voyage of the Demeter is about Dracula's journey from Transylvania to London,
London, yeah.
on the boat. So the ship is called the Demeter.
Demeter, yeah.
And not one single person survives the
Mm.
boat ride. Oh, actually, well, in the story, no one survives, but in this movie,
The guy.
I think the black guy survives,
Yeah, the
which never
PhD
happens, by the way. So
doctor,
it's shocking that the black
whatever.
guy lived. Like they're usually the first ones to go. What? So it's really dark. And it's really bloody and gory,
Mhm.
and I loved every second of it. And I've
Yeah.
literally watched it at least 5 times.
It was really well done, actually. That was only the second time I'd watched it. She and I went and saw it in theaters together.
But it was really well done. Sometimes vampire
yeah.
movies can get like super
Underrated.
corny, but it's so underrated. What
Yeah.
the hell?
It didn't get like great reviews, but I don't know why.
But I also feel like it wasn't promoted enough. Like
It
nobody saw
definitely
it. No
wasn't.
one was in the theaters when I was watching it.
It's a bit of a niche market. Like I think.
Is
I
it
think
niche or
people-
niche?
I just go with niche, but niche market, whatever.
Does niche sound better?
Well, Niche was the name of the artist, Frederick Niche.
Okay, I don't know what you're
so-
talking about.
Anyways, so I feel like people who like the movie love the movie, and then people who aren't interested in that genre, they just don't
Fair,
care.
very
right?
fair. I think it's
But-
just because I love vampires so much, and I like their stories about them.
Yeah,
And I know that story so well, so I was excited to see the movie.
yeah.
And it was really well done, like very high quality. The budget looked great. Like
I honestly can't find anything wrong with it. When watching it again, I was like, I'm never like, oh, this is so stupid. Other than the fact that I'd be like, why are you walking on the deck alone? Go with like 4 people.
other than like when you see something you've never seen on the ship before and it's moving and it's like growling and shit, I'm going to go check that out. Like, I think I should go
I'd
see
be
what's
like,
going
what
on
was that?
in the middle of the night by myself.
You know what I thought about this time?
That's
that
why
I
the black
didn't-
guy survived, because this motherfucker was like, I'm not going to go over there.
Well, he's always like,
I'm going to stay this way.
I'm going to go down below
I'm
and
like,
take
you
care
guys
of people.
go. Let me know what you're seeing up there. See, holler
Right.
at me later.
I thought this time, I didn't think about it the first time, but I was like, why don't they they found the casket finally, right? They're like, oh, so this is where he sleeps. Bring it above deck and then open it when he's sleeping in there.
In the daytime?
In the daytime.
But he wasn't always sleeping in the casket in the daytime.
So where would he
He was
go?
just, he was like hiding in like
so he
dark
was awake,
corners,
but he was just going somewhere else?
underneath the window. Yeah, in like shadows, he was like sitting somewhere else. He needed the casket because of the dirt, right? That's like his way of healing himself. And when he goes to sleep, he needs the soil in the casket. So like, oh, let's keep one. Blah blah blah. They shouldn't have kept any of them. They
No.
should have just destroyed all the caskets, and then he wouldn't have had anywhere to go.
True. But I'm also like, they were like, oh yeah, so our big plan is we're going to go out and then we're going to sink the ship. He'll never make it to land. I'll be like,
Like, yeah,
why
but
don't you
neither are
just
we.
turn around, okay, set the ship on fire, and then take the little lifeboat. If you're only a day from London, you can make it,
You made it 24 hours?
right? So you set it on fire and then, like in the morning, so he has to leave somewhere and he'll come out in the sunlight and die. And it's like,
Yeah,
Such
they
a
weren't
good-
thinking clearly.
yeah, they were like, we're just going to keep going to London and hope he can't fly that far. You know?
Oh, yeah. Oh, he could fly.
Because
I
he got
forgot
wings
about
after
that,
a while.
Once he like started healing and like
Yeah.
getting his strength again, he got wings.
Yeah, because I forgot about that part when the cook tries
I
to
know,
leave.
I really liked him.
And I was like, I forgot this guy escaped. And then I was
I
like, oh, wait,
know, he didn't.
he did not.
He did not. Also, really great vision. I guess, I mean, it's technically a bat, right? So, like, it's not even eyesight. It's like sound or something, right?
Well, it's probably both, since he can see, and then he has the sonar thing or something. I
Wild.
don't know. This is
Anyway.
what we do. We deep dive
I
into
know,
like
I
just
know.
the
We were
nerdiest
going to end this
little-
15 minutes ago. We started talking
Yeah.
about vampires. So I'm like,
It
well,
was
let me
probably
tell
my
you.
fault. I keep bringing up new things, but
Thank you.
yeah.
Just
Okay.
very excited to be here.
So we'll wrap that up. John Wick, greatest costume ever.
Anyway,
and,
Slytherin, best house in Hogwarts ever. He's shaking his head, yes, for those of you that are listening and not watching. He's jumping up and down. He's very excited about this. Anyway, so thank you so much
Oh, yeah,
for
always a
coming
pleasure.
today and being a guest on today's episode. Drew daily images on, I think, all your socials, right?
I mean, technically, I only have the one because I don't like social media that much. But Drew Daily
Okay.
Images on Instagram, check it out. You'll
Yeah, and
see
he
a bunch of
comes
stuff
he
her.
comes with me to all of my nerdy things, so you guys see him all the time. But make sure you check him out. And I feel like he's really good at taking extra behind the scenes of me because I'm not that great at taking the content and then sharing it with you. So he's been really good at
Yep.
helping me with
That's
that
what I do.
and making sure that I get to share it with you as well. So thank you so much. I keep saying huzzah because we went to the Renaissance Fair, and I'm just obsessed with saying huzzah instead of
Because that
cheers.
was more
'cause
of
I
like a
feel so
celebratory,
cool.
like in Pirates of the Caribbean. They're like, huzzah,
Yeah,
we sank the
huzzah.
ship.
It's so cool. Huzzah, we sank the ship. Huzzah, I'm Captain Jack Sparrow. I don't know. Yeah, throwing things out
All
there.
right. I'll say cheers, you say huzzah.
Okay, huzzah.
Cheers.
Thank you for coming. All right, thank you everyone for watching. I love you all so much, and I'll see you hopefully same time next week.
This is whiskey, by the way.
It's just iced tea. God, Dad.
Oh, yeah.
relax. Okay, bye.